Hello, guys, and welcome back to another review for today. The Jurassic World ones were technically uploaded today, so whatever. But here we have Star Wars: A New Hope from 1977 as one of our requests to do.
For Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And we'll probably do the whole saga at one point. We'll have all the movies reviewed at one point. But we're starting off with A New Hope.
this was the first Star Wars movie?
Yeah, 1977. Just take that in, though.
Yeah.
41 years ago, and this is still like one of the most popular things ever.
That's amazing.
And this movie spawned a whole fan base and fandom that no other movie studio, maybe except Marvel, could ever wish for.
I mean, it might not go in order with the other. I mean, since this is the prequels or whatever,
all those unmatched timelines and stuff.
But it may not be in order, but it's the first Star Wars movie
that was made.
Yeah. So,
and originally when this came out, it was just called Star Wars. They expected it to be terrible. And that is not what it was. It launched really the whole thing, and actually, funny little story here. George Lucas hid on vacation when this movie first came out because he thought it was going to do terrible. With Steven Spielberg in Hawaii, and that's actually where they created the idea for Indiana Jones. So,
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to...
They hid because they thought it was going to be terrible. That's...
Wow. Nope. So, let's start off with characters. Luke. Of course, Luke is good.
He's good.
He's one of the best.
He's so young in this compared to The Last Jedi.
Old man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but this is Luke, and he's like, oh man, I just really want to go on an adventure. I'm so bored here. I just want to do something.
Yeah, I mean, he what is he, 20 in this movie? 30?
Looks about 20.
Like, he's so young. And then there's Obi-Wan, which he's old now. And Darth Vader's already, or Anakin is already Darth Vader, because,
And then Leia and Han.
Yeah. Han is really young, too. And Leia. They're all young, but, it was so good. I mean...
The sweet romantic couple
there. I mean, Leia has her iconic hair. And white dress. White dress. Same with Han.
Han has
his outfit. Pretty iconic with his pistol.
Yeah.
And Darth Vader. And the Death Star.
Yeah. Basically, I can't think of bad characters in this movie. This movie knows how to get its characters right and hire good actors for it. Yeah. Even C-3PO and R2-D2, they are just great. Chewbacca, he's awesome. He's roaring whatever.
Yeah, and then Han shot Greedo.
Han shot Greedo. Han shot first, guys. Han shot first. Yeah. So, Death Star.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So, the main plot... Oh, and Tarkin. How do we forget Tarkin? Yeah. Tarkin.
He was good.
Old Imperial guy. And when you think about it, he kind of was the main villain of this movie.
Yeah.
He was, in a lot of the scenes, including the Death Star and attacks and stuff. Vader was only in this movie for 12 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tarkin was in it. He was kind of the main villain. He was the torturer. He was the guy who blew up Alderaan. He was the guy who tried to blow up the rebel base. He was the main character. All Vader did was kill Obi-Wan. Spoilers. All right. And the plot for this movie is Vader thinks Leia has the plans to destroy the Death Star, which can destroy a planet.
And then there's the New Hope, which is Luke.
And then...
another Jedi who's going to be trained.
So Leia sends R2-D2 and C-3PO to go find Obi-Wan, but they find Luke instead. And then Obi-Wan and Luke and C-3PO and R2 find Han Solo and Chewie
in the cantina.
Yeah.
And they want to get a ride
to Alderaan, actually. But Alderaan gets blown up by the Death Star.
Totally.
So then Han and his crew with Luke and Obi-Wan and all those guys, they try to rescue the princess, and they do. And Obi-Wan dies.
In the Death Star, which is sad.
And then Luke blows up the Death Star, and everyone else dies, pretty much.
With Obi-Wan's body in it. So yeah.
Yeah, but
it's a great movie.
Now there's one thing that I want to talk about on the bad side, and honestly, that's just Obi-Wan and Luke's. Obi-Wan and Vader's lightsaber fight. It just looks so old now compared to all the other lightsaber fights that there have been in the movies. It's really just some old guys swinging fencing swords at each other. They don't even really look like lightsabers in that fight. Yeah. It's like a blue and red fencing sword.
But it is the first movie, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
So anyways, this is a great movie. I'd give it 9.8. 9.9.
I would give it an 8.5 out of 10, just because I think in the middle until they go to the Death Star when they're on Tatooine for like a half hour, it gets kind of boring.
Actually, 9 because the quality isn't that good, but I guess it's good for this age and time, 1977.
So, 8.5, 9-ish, that's around the score that we would give it.
Hope you enjoyed this video.
And we will see you next time.